Hackers are back in Apex Legends as they take credit for torturing streamers again. Wait till you see this. Imperial Hal actually says the DDoS protection is making things worse. Apex Mobile is gone for good, and I give my thoughts and answer a few comments on the last video. And we also have a quick serious chat about something that really irked me. But first, I actually had the news out already about Apex Mobile being shut down just minutes after it was announced yesterday. If you want the quick breaking news stuff, make sure after this video, go and subscribe to my Mr. Loot channel. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok and of course Twitter, where I can push out news faster. I'll link them all down below. Now, all of you have stepped up a ton on helping to push me back into the algorithm, and I appreciate it so much. The likes have been amazing. Commenting for the algorithm has been insane. And once again, to show appreciation, I won't read an ad in this video. Just pure Apex content all the way through. But if you aren't subbed and you sub for the first time in this video, let me know down in the comments why you subbed and that you are new, and I promise I'll read it and reply. Oh, and I'll give 1,000 Apex coins to one random commenter that is subscribed and hits the like button. That goes for everyone, not just the new people. Everyone's eligible. See you all on stream to win more Apex coins and hide and go seek later today at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So the first thing I want to go over is the fact that it once again appears hackers have the upper hand in Apex. This probably doesn't seem like shocking news to you all, but what makes this time a bit different is the fact that Respawn has been pushing new protection features, such as the DDoS protection for Diamond and higher ranked lobby. At the same time, we have devs touting that the bans are up and next season more features will be coming to protect players from bad actors. But are we seeing the results that we should be seeing? Let's take a look at a clip from G Dolphin that he posted yesterday.
Bro, we're fucking gonna die. Get me in.
This is my time. This is my time. Shoot.
What is this? Arbitrary G-Not. Suck my cock.
I'm in.
We're dead, dude. Oh my god. Game sucks.
What? I'm dead!
Yes, of course we're dead.
No, I got shot in the air by an alternator!
As you can see, he is crashing multiple times from an error in game. But we actually have AG420 taking credit for this. AG420 has been behind other exploits in the past, and it seems they may have a new one on their hands to kick people out of the game, even just for a second. Now, obviously, getting kicked out of the game, whether for a second or for a minute, can cost you your life in a fight, so this is very costly. But the DDoS protection should be protecting everyone, right? Well, take a look at what Imperial Hal has to say about the recent DDoS protection that has been added to the game.
Honestly, I think the DDoS protection made it even worse, because not only when you DDoS, you DDoS the whole server the first time, right? Now you can somehow DDoS singular people. Somehow. Legit, thanks to 23 months. You can legit DDoS one person and just get him killed. It's not a whole server anymore, it's just one person. Like,
so according to Hal, it's now possible to be singled out and targeted with a DDoS attack, which, to be honest, as he stated, is worse than DDoSing the whole lobby because it allows for only one person to be punished and probably not for forgiveness. Now, DDoS protection is a very complicated thing, but how they are targeting one single person with an attack is beyond me. With Apex, it is more likely that they are able to use a new exploit to target one single person, like you see with the G-Dolphin stuff, and it's not likely a real DDoS attack. But wait, there is more. Check out this clip of a hacker using nades like explosive water balloons. While this looks absolutely insane, what you're actually seeing is not what's actually happening. The hacker is actually throwing the nade in the air with basically an aimbot that works on grenades. The reason that it looks like he's throwing it directly at the person in honestly a hilarious water balloon-like attack is because Apex's system allows hackers to essentially choke packets and only allow the server to see what they want while it tries to catch up. This is why you'll see hackers seemingly able to bend bullets. They aren't actually bending bullets, but you can't see their correct view angles. If you've ever played Counter-Strike back in the day, you may remember spin bots. Now, the hacker that is using the spin bot sees completely normal and walks around spinning out of control but can't tell. While when you die to that person and spectate them, you actually see the person spinning out of control, only stopping to shoot a bullet in a split second, then going back to out of control, spinning. This is what happens when you can't choke off the packets. So to sum that up, basically what you think you saw, you did not see. Next up, there was a topic that I didn't want to squeeze in real quick. I will give a trigger warning. You may want to just skip to the next topic. And I did put a timestamp down there for people this may bother. Everyone is heading to ALGS in London right now to prepare for LAN, and you may see some of your favorite streamers streaming from weird boot camps on Twitch and wonder why their mics are so bad or their cameras are so bad. Well, that's why. They are in London now, and I just wanted to highlight, while we have this amazing news recently of TSM signing a full female roster, being announced just the other day with an even more amazing video by Frosty and Cris Snipes. Link to both their profiles down below if you want to reach out to hire them for work, by the way. I did see this tweet by Liquid Ambush, a female Apex streamer, where she said the following: "Had the worst 11-hour flight ever. The grown man next to me did not know boundaries and personal space. He even grabbed my arm, took my hand, and had his head on my shoulder when I was sleeping. I was stuck in the window seat and just wanted to run away. Anxiety was through the roof. This man asked me before if he could hold my hand, and I politely said no, nothing more, nothing less, because it was super awkward, and I obviously didn't know him." Now, I just wanted to take a second to say how gross this is and try to cut off people who will say things like, well, just tell him not to touch you, or just do this, just do that. Those comments always come from men, and let's be real, little guy, if you were next to a giant 300-pound, 6'6" man, you'd feel uncomfortable and not sure what to do either. I think a lot of men just can't seem to understand at all what it's like to feel vulnerable. They wonder why women are scared to walk in a parking lot alone, or why they don't just speak up. Like, imagine every time you interacted with the opposite sex, they had enormous physical leverage over you. This isn't okay to make a woman feel like this, and to whoever this man is, that's just gross beyond belief. And I'm sorry to Ambush for having to deal with this. I hope everyone else takes a step back and can be more aware about stuff like this happening, whether to them, around them, or even by them. Anyways, I'll stop there before I get too riled up, and we'll just go on to the next subject. Apex Legends has indeed decided to shut down Apex Mobile. I know you've probably heard the message, but let me read it real quick for those that haven't, and then go over what I think is going to happen, what you should do if you spent money on the game, and comment from devs that were close to the game. We have made the painful decision to sunset Apex Legends Mobile. This decision does not come with ease. Factors beyond our control have prevented us from maintaining the high quality experience and content that our players deserve. As a result, the game will sunset on May 1st, 2023 at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, after which it will no longer be playable. Our gratitude to our players and teams for joining us on Apex Legends Mobile, even if for a short while, is unending from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. So as of January 31st, they will be disabling in-game real money purchases, and you will not be able to get any refunds for anything you have spent on the game. They continued with saying, following a strong start, the content pipeline for Apex Legends has begun to fall short of that bar for quality, quantity, and cadence. It is for this reason, after months of working with our development partner, that we have made the mutual decision to sunset our mobile game. I think before I comment on this, I want to try to reframe what everyone is thinking. So let me read the message of a Respawn developer. Today was fucking awful. While I'm okay job-wise, emotionally, I'm not doing great. This game has been challenging, and there are lots of feelings about that. But I'd ask, with those feelings, you also include empathy. Though brief, thank you for joining us on this adventure. So let's keep that in mind while we move forward. I do feel horrible for anyone dealing with business loss right now. I am personally suffering with clients having financial issues with my IRL job, and it's hurting me too. So I know the stress, I feel it. I also am sorry to those that spent money on skins for this game, and I would highly suggest that perhaps you try to charge back if you just recently purchased, but I honestly don't know if that'll work, and I don't know what's morally right in this situation. What I will say is that the artists from Apex Mobile were amazing, and I hope that they come over to the main game, to share some of their ideas and work. I hope that the devs that came up with the unique game modes and unique characters can bring some of that passion over to the main game, because we need it. I think the expectations that Apex has from being such a strong game on PC and console are extremely high. They also announced they are delaying Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Rumble versus going offline, and Battlefield Mobile was also canceled. So clearly there are some dark things happening at EA. The economy is changing and monetization has to be done perfectly. I saw someone saying that the game would come back, but with more of a cross-play system in mind. So like a Apex Mobile 2.0. I'm not sure that would even work because you can't burn people and then expect them to give you another chance to spend your money. I think he was also assuming a lot of this and maybe very hopeful too, but I don't see it happening unless there's solid evidence besides shareholder meetings where they discuss what they hope to bring in the future to their games, and then of course later they completely canceled those said games. That's all I can really say on that. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go over all your comments from the last videos. Of course, I still reply to them, but I will see you at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today for hide and go seek and custom games for Apex coins. Everyone's welcome. You can follow me on Twitch to make sure you don't miss it, join Discord, or just have the notifications on and set to all so you get the notification when I go live on YouTube. Otherwise, you won't get it. Here's the winner from last video, and the secret to getting your comment picked to win in this next video is ending your comment with 2 periods. I'll catch you all in the next video. Thank you all for watching, and take care.